Today we are going to perform an activity, steady hand electric testing game. Yes, this activity also have one game. I will let you know later on. For this activity we need a buzzer, battery cap, base, a piece of wire, 9-volt battery and a piece of copper wire. So let me tell you more about the component. This black color device is called a buzzer. This is a two-terminal device. The black one is an active terminal and the red one is a positive terminal. From this buzzer, we are getting a sound. In addition to that, we also need one battery cap. The red color wire is a positive terminal and the black color wire is a negative terminal. So this positive and negative terminal is same as that of buzzer. In buzzer also we have a red and black wire. After that we have one 9-volt battery. So this battery is also a two-terminal device, positive and negative terminal. This is the positive terminal and it is also written here positive, and this is the negative terminal. And one extra wire we need in this activity. This wire must be peeled from both the sides. And we also need one copper wire in this activity. So this is a non-insulated copper wire. Non-insulation means we have removed the insulation from this wire with the help of a sandpaper. Right now you have a non-insulated copper wire in your kit. So there is no need to remove the insulation. We have already removed the insulation from this copper wire. So this wire or the outer side of this wire now will act as a conductor. Conductor means the material from which the flow of electrons or the flow of current will take place. And insulators are the material from which there is no flow of electrons or the current take place. The example of conductor is a copper wire. We have a copper wire. Iron nail is also the example of a conductor, and wood is the example of a insulator, because from wood the current can never pass. So let's start this activity, and I will also let you know the science behind this activity when we'll perform this activity. So firstly remove all the unwanted material from this base. Next step is that we have to put this base stand like this. Now the next step is that we have to use the copper wire and we have to make the path like this. The same type of a path we have to make with the help of a copper wire. And you can make any type of a path as per your wish. So you have to just bend it like this and make a zigzag path. So here you can see I am making this type of a path with the help of a copper wire. And both the ends of this copper wire must be like this. Here you can see both the ends must be like this. Now you have to put both the parts inside this form like this, inside this base, the first part and the second part. So in this way I have made the structure in this way. So you can make any type of a path and you have to fix it like this. Now the next step is that we have to use a buzzer, and we have to connect the buzzer one terminal is either the positive or negative, any terminal you can attach with this copper wire. So I am using the negative terminal. So we have to connect the negative terminal here. I am showing you how to. You just have to rotate it like this so that it is look like this, right? Now we have to use one double side tape. You have a double side tape in your kit, so we have to use double side tape at the back side of this buzzer, and we have to paste the buzzer here like this with the help of a double side tape. Now the next step is that we have to connect the positive terminal of battery cap. If here you have the red wire, then you have to connect the red wire or the positive terminal of the battery cap here, and if you have a negative terminal here, then you have to connect the negative terminal, right? So we have to connect the positive with positive or negative with negative. So let me connect both the positive terminals together and make a knot. So in this way I have connected the positive terminal of buzzer with the positive terminal of battery cap, and I have made a knot here. In this way I have made a connection between the positive terminal of a buzzer and the positive terminal of a battery cap. Now the next step is that we have this type of a wire with us, and both the ends of this wire are peeled. So you have to make a U shape. So in this way you have to turn it and make a U shape like this at any one terminal of the battery, at any one side like this. And the next side or the next terminal of this battery cap of this wire, you have to connect with the battery cap, another terminal like this. Like this you have to connect the wire's other end with the negative terminal of battery cap. So in this way your connection is ready. Now you have to attach the battery with the battery cap. And here you have noticed still we are not getting any sound from buzzer. You know why this thing happened? Because our circuit is not completed. Yes, I have connected the battery here. The current is going like this and going from this wire at this point, but here you can see my circuit is open. It is not closed circuit. As a result, there is no flow of current in this model or in this activity. That's why we are not getting any sound from buzzer. So once I touch this wire here like this at any one point, what will happen? When I'll touch it here, the circuit will be closed and I'll get the sound from the buzzer. So in this case, the circuit is not completed. Now, when I touch this piece of wire with a copper wire, immediately you will hear the sound from the buzzer. This happened because at this point when I connect this red wire with the copper wire, immediately the circuit is completed and the flow of electron take place. As a result, we are getting the sound from the buzzer. So in this way, with this activity, you can learn about the concept of open circuit, closed circuit, and what happens when the flow of current takes place inside the circuit. So all these things you can learn from this activity. Now let me tell you how this activity will also act as a game, because the activity name is a steady hand electric testing game. So for that we have to use the same model, and now let me explain you the working. So In this activity, we have learned the concept of open circuit and closed circuit. Open circuit means when there is no flow of current or no flow of electron, that is called an open circuit. So this is the case of an open circuit. And when I touch this wire with a copper wire like this is the case of a closed circuit. As a result, the electrons start flowing and we're getting a sound from the buzzer. Now I'm telling you how this will act as a game. I hope you have seen this type of a game in a festivals or in a fest, in melas and all. Now you can give a challenge to any of your friend or your parent that you have to complete this path in 60 seconds, right? Starting from this point and you have to end at this point. And if at any point, if you touch this wire, immediately you will get a sound from the buzzer and that person will be out from the game. And let's see here how this will act as a game. Suppose you will give a challenge to your friend. You have to complete the path like this. Oh, let me try it again. So carefully I have to go like this, and in 60 seconds we have to complete. Oh, again I'm out from the game. So in this way you will give a challenge to your friend, your parents, or your brother or sister, and you can enjoy this game. And you can make the complex structure as per the requirement. You can make as complex as you want, and in this way you have to complete this game. So in this way you have learned the concept of open circuit, closed circuit, as well as there is a game behind this activity. Thank you.